Off to the barn. Let's rock. Let's roll. Welcome to the barn, where you will find me instead of the bar. My name is Chase, and I started this account because I'm using it as a way to help keep me accountable every single day on my sober journey. I was just 6 months sober, and then I started drinking again in February, and for the last 2 months I have been drinking on and off, but I binge drink, and if I'm going to have one, I'm going to have way more than I should, and it puts me in dangerous situations. I black out. I don't remember anything. I do and say things that I wouldn't normally do or say. I put myself and others in danger, and I'm not someone who can handle alcohol. I just am not. And for my whole 20s and the last few years, I've watched friends and family drink, and I've always kind of convinced myself that, oh, they can do it. Like, surely I can do it. I can try to moderate. And it never works. It never works. So now that I did 7 months before, and Barney, can you stop? So rude. So I did 7 months before, and then went back to drinking. Now I just completed 6 months and relapsed again in February. Been drinking on and off, and it's not caused like a severe issue in my life. It's just made my life more dim. It's made me more dim as a person. My sparkle is completely faded. I haven't been accomplishing anything that I know I can. It gives me this sick feeling inside that like I'm really wasting my potential. Like there's something I'm meant to be doing, something else, and alcohol is the one thing that's standing in the way of that. And so I really need to nip this in the bud, and I really want to now. Like I don't want to keep going back and forth. I don't want to keep, but I also understand that relapse is also part of recovery. It's also part of the journey. And each time you do relapse, you learn something more that you can put forward. And so I'm really grateful for that. And I feel like I did learn a lot in the last couple of months. Stress is huge, and I feel like so many of us are stressed, and we didn't really grow up with the proper tools on how to cope with certain things. So often we do go to vices, quick fixes, quick dopamine hits, anything that's going to help us in the moment, but we're not really putting in the work to help us in the future. And I can honestly tell you, being sober, everything can be a mess, but as long as I know I have my sobriety, I'm happy. I'm happier, I'm prouder, I'm more confident. When I'm drinking and I'm on like that journey, and I'm binge drinking on the weekends or anything like that, I might look happy when I'm drunk in the yard and puttering away, but I'm really just a shell of myself. And I know this. I'm wise enough now after so many attempts to know that alcohol doesn't serve me. I cannot have just one. I'm never going to be a person who can handle her liquor. I just am better off sober. Everyone around me is better off if I'm sober, and I'm really committed to this. So I'm really hoping that this account will help keep me accountable. No pun intended. And I'm going to show up here as just a way for myself too. Just every single day I want to pour into this. So this is where I'm going to do that. I'm really replacing alcohol and that feeling with the barn, and just enjoying my farm and enjoying my animals, and they're helping me too. So I'm excited about that, and it's not easy. Like today even, I'm on day 5, and I really would love a beer, but I will not have this beautiful tea, and I just have to keep going. And I also have to understand too that like it's hard no matter what. Like it's never going to be easy. It's always going to be hard, but it's hard being in that space. It's hard being drunk. It's hard waking up hungover. It's hard looking at yourself in the mirror and not recognizing yourself, and feeling ashamed, and being disappointed, and knowing you're wasting your potential. It's hard poisoning your body. Like it's not fun. Alcohol is the biggest thief and liar. And I choose this hard. I choose to stay the course. I choose to stay on the sober journey, on my sober path, and deal with the cravings, and deal with everything, all the feelings and anxiety or anything that comes. One thing I will say is I wasn't expecting that today on day 5 I don't remember this from the last time I got sober, but I wanted to make note of this because it's pretty cool. I woke up this morning for the first time. When I woke up, I didn't feel this intense panic. Like, oh my God, you know, when you wake up and you're like, oh my God, what did I do last night? Trying to piece everything together. Like, what did I say? What did I do? Who did I message? Like, what happened? I didn't do that this morning, and it felt so good. And it took me 5 days to quit drinking for that to happen. So that's interesting. It's very interesting. And I am so excited to be back on this journey. I was so ashamed for so long that I relapsed, and that's why I continued to drink. I continued to tell myself, like, no, I can moderate. It's summer coming up, you know, like, you have so many friends coming to visit. You're just gonna drink this summer. It's fine. Like, stop being so hard on yourself. It's not that deep. It's not a big deal. It is a big deal. And I'll tell you why. Because if you are losing yourself into a substance and you are using that substance to enhance your company with your friends or to enhance the moments that you're spending with your family, you are seriously doing everyone around you a disservice because you're not giving them your true self. You're not giving them the true connection, and you're doing yourself a disservice. So no more alcohol. Not here at the barn. You can find me in the barn instead of the bar. I'm done. This is it. I really hope this is it. I hope I get past my 6 months. If you're also on an alcohol-free journey, feel free to tag along with me and come to the barn and let this be a space for you as well every single day to just unwind and hang out with me, and we can do this together, because it really does take a community when it comes to wanting to change such a drastic part of your life, and it takes motivation, and it takes love and understanding and grace, and we can really show up for each other. So I really hope you stick around. Thank you so much for being here, and I look forward to checking in every single day and holding myself accountable. And you'll meet Barney. He really has a lot to say. He steals the show. It's so funny though, because when you actually ask him to talk, he doesn't talk. Here, I'll show you. Yeah, you sure don't have too much to say, do you, buddy? Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next video.